To the ends of the earth, would you follow me? There's a world that was meant for us to see. To the ends of the earth, would you follow me?
It is currently 10:10 p.m. and I'm booking a flight to Guatemala tomorrow at 7 a.m. Yeah, I don't know. It's been on my mind a lot lately. Just get out and throw myself into the fire. I haven't been putting myself in an uncomfortable position. I haven't been confident. I walk into a room and I just feel like I can conquer. So let's go to a different country and figure this shit out. So we're going to Guatemala tomorrow with absolutely no plan. All I know, I want to climb a fucking volcano. We're at 10,500 elevation.
Because he's a photographer.
People probably think that I go to these places, I actually have a plan. I deadass do not have a plan. I get a hostel. I try to meet people and just say yes to everything. So who knows what will happen in the next 24 hours. All I know is I'll say yes. We got our singular bag here. Osprey 38 liter and our Birkenstocks. If you're a follower of the journey of the travels, then you know that these have traveled more than probably 99% of population. So we're taking the trusty old steed and gonna get going. I'm gonna buy my flight right now. My sturdy little satchel that actually is from Guatemala. I went there when I was 6 years old, but I haven't been back. But I have my mom has cousins there, but sadly I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I could get around easy, as you guys will hopefully tell in the vlog. But yeah, a little nervous, but also it's I really don't give a fuck. What do I have to be nervous about?
Oh, there's a river that winds on forever. I'm gonna see where it leads.
Alright, I've got to look like the most whitewashed motherfucker in this whole country right now. But funny enough, I'm actually half Guatemalan, if you didn't know. My mom's full Guatemalan. Her whole family's from here in Guatemala City. So decided to travel there. Just needed an escape, needed a throw myself in the fire type of event in my life, I guess. It's these type of things that I grow the most in, where I don't know what to do, I don't know how I'm gonna make it or whatever, but I do it. Doing a 50-mile ultra marathon, didn't know I could do that. Doing a marathon in a month, didn't know I could do that. Solo traveling Europe for 3 months, didn't think I could do that. So, buying a ticket the day before to Guatemala only made sense. Currently waiting for my friend, well, not friend, my cousin, my mom's cousin. She's picking me up. Usually I solo travel no plan, and I still am solo traveling no plan, but just kind of a little help. So, but she offered to let me stay with her, but I said no. I want to go to Antigua. She lives in Guatemala City. She was like, I'll take care of you, blah, blah. I was like, no, I gotta do this alone. I wanna do this alone. Same with my buddy Mikey. He wanted to come on this trip, but I was like, I want to do it alone. My brother was like, dude, the trip's only $400 round trip, let me come. It's like, I want to do this alone. So, come with me, and we'll figure out what the hell to do in Guatemala. Also, I probably should not be having this camera out vlogging like this, but I just trust that I will hold my own in this country with this big ass camera. I feel like no one's that buff here, right?
Oh, there's a desert that size can't be measured. I'm gonna count on the dunes. Out there's a world that calls for a girl, heading out into the unknown. With fear and strangers and all kinds of danger. Please don't say I'm going alone. To the ends of the earth, would you follow me? There's a world that was meant for us to see. To the ends of the earth, would you follow me?
did not book a hike for tomorrow. I basically landed, met some friends, and they were like, yo, we're all hiking tomorrow if you want to hike. A 2-day hike. They give you clothes, they give you breakfast, lunch, dinner, I guess. So I'm headed to the place right now to go see if they'll accept me. And we're walking in the streets of Antigua, Guatemala. Just one backpack in hand. I got my hiking shoes from Everest back in here.
I guess I'm going home.
Alright, we're fucking an hour in. This is hard. This is Omar from Israel.
My last hour. That's it, it's over.
Being
I'm dead.
alive. Say what's up.
Yo.
That's Ron. He's from Sydney, Australia. But we're an hour in. This is for YouTube. We're an hour in, and they said it was uphill, and oh my god, every fucking step is uphill. But the scenes are super nice. It's pretty foggy here right now. Or not even foggy, we're in the clouds. We're at 9,917 elevation feet. And yeah, this pack is heavy as hell. My calves hurt a lot, but I'm pretty excited to get to the top. We're about an hour and a half in, so we have 4 to 6 hours left. It's going well, a lot of introspection, thinking in the head. Alright, so we officially made it to lunch. An hour and a half in, we're at 10,500 elevation. We started at 8,000, so climbed up 2,500 elevation in 2 hours. Pretty brutal. In meters, I guess that would be like 400, 450 meters. But I ate a good lunch and had a really good conversation with the porter or guide. Practicing my Spanish a lot. I gotta record it next time.
Stalemate with many bars, no rules. Rock in a hard place, he's battery control. What am I waiting for? Feet planted beneath my compass, my transport.
Alright, made it to Lake Atitlan, almost, because this dude forgot his bag on the bus. And this dude has a surfboard. Who brings a surfboard solo traveling? It's crazy. So we're headed back now. Went through a lot of trouble. We were deciding what to do. We ended up getting a boat party for tomorrow and going to San Pedro, La Laguna. Alright, so we made it to the Airbnb in the place because the hostel we were trying to stay at, which is called Mr. Mullet, it's a very big like party hostel. So we're staying in this Airbnb. It's literally like the farm. Oh, hey puppy! In the back of like the country. And this dog is breastfeeding right now. Trying to connect Bluetooth. Let's go! Let's check out the upstairs. Story place. Let's go! Trip is officially over. And I had a long 5.5 hour flight to think about everything that I wanted to say. And I mean, honestly, it kind of all went out the window because it just kept circling and circling and circling and circling in my head of how I felt about this trip. But I think overall, what I can say is I accomplished exactly what I needed to. I just felt like I was gonna fucking explode. Like, my mental was so fucked, I felt like I was gonna explode. I felt like I was just a dead horse getting kicked. But the thing about it is, I just wasn't strong enough to take those kicks. Before I have been, like, I received harder kicks. I received the same amount of kicks. But I learned to just take them and keep on going. Keep on, galloping. Guatemala was healing. It's just been, I feel like the root of my problems is, it started off with my injury, but basically, I just feel like I haven't had that fucking fire in me. I haven't had that. I could fucking do anything in the world that I ever needed to, and that was what I've had in the past 2-3 years, that I can conquer anything, I can do anything, even if I don't know how, I'll figure it out. And in the past 6 months, I have not had that. I've had such a bitch mentality of, the world owes me everything, why is it doing this to me, I can't do anything, I can't do it, not, fuck everything, I'm gonna attack it, and I'm gonna make it work. And this trip taught me that. Earlier in the video I said throwing yourself into the fire, and that's exactly what I did. Going to a country, didn't know what to do, no plan, and I figured it out, had the time of my life, met some amazing friends, and gained my confidence back. Doubling down as the person I am. I know who I am, but it's just doubling down on it. And even though I have those doubtful days, I get that shit done. Do it sick, do it sad, do it happy, do it mad, do it depressed. Just get the fucking job done. And that's what I learned on this trip. And if you guys took anything away, live your fucking life, be confident, and throw yourself in the fire. I always thought I had to be the strongest, I had to be the fastest, I had to be this great human being in all aspects, and that would make me complete, or I treated people nicely, or had all this money. But I'll tell you what, man, as I've said before, I feel like I have everything I could ever want at this moment in my life, and I still have been depressed. And because none of that will make you complete, none of that made me complete. Like, I'll be complete after this, I'll complete after I have this amount of money. I remember, beginning of this year, I told myself, if I make $300,000 this year, I'm gonna be so happy, that's all I'm ever want. I'm not even gonna want any more money. Then once you get that, it's like, okay, I want more. Or, you're never gonna be satisfied with how you look, how much money you make. I don't know, just any materialistic thing. But what keeps me going, what keeps me happy, what makes me feel content, and honestly not complete, because I don't think I should ever feel complete. We shouldn't feel complete. We should always want to strive for more, because then if you feel complete, then self-improvement is non-existent. Realign my values, came into this trip with intention, and we accomplished just that. So I'm excited to get back to the States, excited to work on new things, all these ideas, and just make change. I think that when you try to please everyone, you start to lose your own identity, and the last person you want to let down is yourself. And I've let myself down the past couple of months. And I always told myself, when people would ask what is my motivation every single day to get up and be better and be who I am, I always used to tell them it is the fear of reverting back to my old self, and I did exactly that. And I'll never let it happen again, because I know what it takes, and I know what it takes to get out of that hole exactly too. So, we're officially back. I want to be alive now.
To the end, would you